Hello to everybody who sees this video. Now, I haven't posted in a little bit, but I'm gonna try to post daily now. So this video is the top 3 worst injuries that have happened to me. So let's get into this video. Okay, so injury number 1 takes back in 4th grade when I had a weirdly obsession with knives. Now, I don't know why, but I did. It was a weird thing. Now I really don't. But back then, I just had a weird obsession with knives. So, what happened was, I was messing around with a knife that I had. And, being the dumb kid that I was, I end up stabbing my middle finger on my left hand. Now, I got the knife out of my hand and it left a pretty nasty looking cut, or should I say stab, in my middle finger. Now I think this would have been a regular injury, it would have healed and then the scar or scab would have faded away later on. But no. I had to be the idiot that I was at the time, and the next day or 2 days later when it was starting to heal, I end up accidentally ripping the scab off and my injury starts bleeding again. And because I did that, it left a terrible little scar on my middle finger that I still have to this day. Injury number 2. This one also takes place back in the 4th grade when I was going to see my sister, her son, my nephew, and her boyfriend. Now, they had a dog named Zoe, and Zoe was an amazing dog. She loved to play a lot. She was really energetic. But because she was really energetic and liked to play a lot of stuff has happened with Zoe that were mistakes, and this is one of them. Now, we had a park next to my sister's house, and me and my nephew would go there all the time. So this day, my sister's boyfriend takes us to the park, and he brings Zoe along. And this park had a lot of things that had swings, monkey bars, and it had everything a playground would have. So me and my nephew are swinging on the swings, and we're swinging, and I end up stopping, and I'm just sitting there for a little bit, and I'm gonna start swinging again. Zoe walks up to me with her leash on, and I pet her, and I'm going back to swinging. And as I'm going, pushing myself up in the air to swing, she wraps around my leg with her leash. And the thing is, it wasn't like the regular part of the leash, it was the part of the leash that stretched out further, and it wrapped around my leg, and it was like a rug type of material. And so when I noticed this, I tell my sister's boyfriend to move Zoe before I kick her. And it was too late. I My legs and my whole body force have already came down on the swing, and I got a rug burn from the leash, and I felt it and it hurt so bad. So when we moved Zoe and we looked at my leg, the rug burn went around my whole knee, and it looked so bad. But that's not even the worst part of the story. The worst part of the story is when I went home and was going to take a shower later on, and it stunk so bad. That injury is just now fading away to this day, and you can still kind of see little parts of it on my leg. Injury number 3. This injury took place back in 3rd grade or 2nd grade, and this one really wasn't even my fault. I would blame it on my brothers. Now, the school I went to had a basketball court, and our school would let kids come back from when school was over to use the basketball court. Both of my brothers went to the school previously, but no longer went to the school. So after school, we were going there to use the basketball court. And the house that we lived in, there was a fence that used to take us a shortcut to get to the sidewalk faster. So me and my brothers jumped over the fence like everyone else usually would do to get to the sidewalk faster, to get to school faster. And so on the side of it, there's a little spiky fence, and my brothers are telling me to be careful so I don't cut myself. And so the first time I did perfectly fine. But when we were done playing basketball and coming home, the second time I didn't do as so great. When I jumped down, my arm cut on the spiky part of the other fence, and it hurt a lot. I was running around screaming, and when I finally looked at my arm, blood was just dripping off of it. And when we got home, I didn't go to the hospital. I probably should have. but we ended up not going. My brothers put band-aids down my arm, and it reached from the beginning of my hand to the middle of my arm. And so they put band-aids on it, and like a couple of days later, I take the band-aids off, and it was a terrible, terrible scar. And this scar is also just now fading away, and you can see tiny parts of it, but for the most part, it's really gone. Okay, this isn't important to the video, but my friend wanted me to tell this in the story. My friend has a dog named Candy, and she's a really good dog when you get to know her. But if you don't, then it's a terrible, terrible mistake, because that's a mistake that I made when I first met Candy. And when I first met her, I tried to pet her, and her back was turned to me, and I was going to pet her, and she 360'd. I'm not joking. She 360'd, and while she was in the air, she bit my finger. Now you think I may be joking, but me and my friend were so surprised when we saw this. I wasn't even mad my finger got bitten. I was just mind boggled of the fact that a dog just 360'd in the air and bit my finger at the same time. But if you're watching this video and you made it to the end, I just want to say thank you so much for watching my video, and it means the world to me. And I'm not gonna say you have to like the video or subscribe, but I'd appreciate it. If you don't, it's perfectly fine. The view or you just checking the video out means the world to me. And I will be trying to post another video tomorrow. I don't know, sometimes the stuff that I edit on doesn't work for me. This video was actually supposed to be posted Monday, but it didn't upload. Like I said, the stuff I edit on crashes. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be more, what's the word I'm looking for, more energetic with the videos that I post, and try to upload a lot more story times and gameplay videos. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace out.